There's a secret that few people know, yet it has the power to completely transform your life. It's something so simple that most ignore it, and yet so powerful that it can open doors you once thought were impossible to reach. And the best part? You don't have to tell anyone. In fact, the more quietly you use this secret, the faster you'll start seeing results. Life can feel hard when you're constantly fighting circumstances, but what if you could get the universe to work for you? Imagine opportunities appearing out of nowhere, the right people crossing your path, and doors opening effortlessly. It might sound too good to be true, but stay with me, because today you'll learn what to do in secret to activate this energy and allow life to flow in surprising ways. Before we continue, either type in the comments or confidently say to yourself, "I trust the flow of the universe." Just affirming this already starts to align your energy with the right frequency. Now, let's uncover the secret. It's not just spiritual belief or motivational talk. Scientific research into consciousness, including the work attributed to Jacobo Grinberg, suggests that reality isn't fixed. It's a projection shaped by the mind. By purifying your internal state, you can literally transform your life experience. Grinberg dedicated his life to studying how perception interacts with what he called the neural field, an invisible matrix where all possibilities already exist. He showed that those who tune their minds to the right vibration begin experiencing synchronicities and extraordinary events. What many call luck or destiny is often just the reflection of their internal program. But here's the key. The greatest transformations happen when you work in silence, without outside interference. This is why great spiritual masters often practiced quietly, in solitude. Today, you can start applying this principle and invite the universe to begin opening new doors in your life. One truth recognized by all wise traditions is this: your secret actions have far greater power than anything you announce to the world. When you share your plans and dreams too early, you dissipate your energy, weaken your vibration, and expose your intentions to external opinions that can interfere with your process. Think about it. How many times have you been excited about an idea, only to lose momentum after telling someone? How often have promising plans fallen apart under the weight of doubt, seeded by others' comments? This happens because sharing your intentions prematurely opens them to energies that may not align with your goals. Everyone radiates their own energy based on their thoughts and emotions. When you expose your dreams to people who don't match your vibration or who don't believe in you, it creates dissonance. That dissonance weakens your own energetic field. There's also a neurological reason for this. Research shows that the brain doesn't clearly distinguish between talking about something and actually doing it. When you reveal a plan before taking action, your brain releases dopamine, the reward chemical, giving you a false sense of accomplishment. This makes you less motivated to follow through. Throughout history, those who built empires reached higher states of consciousness and achieved extraordinary things didn't rush to share their dreams with everyone. They acted first and only spoke later. When you protect your energy and focus your intention, you create a strong vibrational field, powerful enough to materialize your desires without outside interference. This practice isn't just for grand, world-changing projects. Even small, quiet actions can lead to profound transformation. If you want to attract something into your life, visualize it and truly feel it as if it already exists. But resist the urge to speak about it. Hold that vibration within you. Let it grow stronger in silence. If you're starting a new project, learning a new skill, or working on a personal transformation, do it quietly, without seeking approval. Silent, steady progress builds immense momentum. Many inner victories, like shifts in thinking, emotional healing, and spiritual growth, are deeply powerful, even if no one else ever knows about them. Celebrate these private victories. Trust the process without needing external validation. The universe rewards those who trust in the unseen. When you master the art of quietly channeling your energy, you'll start noticing something magical. Opportunities appear at just the right moment. Results flow into your life unexpectedly. Doors that once seemed locked open effortlessly. This happens because your vibration remains pure, untouched by external doubt. The true secret is this: trust your power more than you crave recognition. Manifestation becomes smooth and natural when you act with quiet certainty, without the need to announce your intentions. Reality listens to those who master silence, because true creative power feeds on stillness. Now, let's dive deeper. How does the subconscious mind influence this process? Most people believe their lives are shaped by luck, circumstances, or external opportunities. But the real key lies much deeper, inside your own mind. The truth is, everything you experience in life is a reflection of the programming stored deep within your subconscious mind. Your most deeply rooted beliefs subtly, but powerfully, shape your reality. Since childhood, we've been influenced by ideas that eventually define how we interact with the world. If you grew up hearing that life is hard, that money is scarce, or that success is only for the lucky few, those messages became embedded in your subconscious and turned into automatic mental patterns. Often without even realizing it, you may act under the influence of limiting beliefs, unconsciously sabotaging your chances for growth and expansion. The subconscious mind is like a massive database, holding memories, emotions, and perceptions that directly influence your decisions. It doesn't distinguish between what's real and what's imagined. It simply reacts to whatever is consistently reinforced. If your mind is programmed for lack, you'll naturally face struggles and obstacles. But if you learn to reprogram your inner structure, you can align your vibration with abundance and watch new doors open effortlessly. Many manifestations in your life don't depend only on your conscious desires, but also on what your subconscious accepts as true. If deep down you believe you're undeserving or incapable of reaching your goals, your actions, often without you noticing, will reflect that belief. Opportunities might arise, but if your mind isn't tuned to receive them, you either won't notice them, or you'll subconsciously sabotage your chances. To transform your reality, you must teach your subconscious new patterns through repetition, vivid visualization, and emotions that reinforce the new story you're creating. When you begin to replace limiting thoughts with empowering affirmations and act according to this new mindset, your vibration shifts and the universe responds accordingly. If you want to reprogram your mind and attract new opportunities, start paying close attention to the words you use daily. The subconscious is highly influenced by your repeated thoughts and language. If you find yourself constantly repeating negative phrases, you may be stuck in a self-perpetuating loop. The first step is to become aware of your mental patterns and honestly acknowledge them. Then you can move to the next step, replacing negative statements with positive, inspiring ones that nurture your growth and strengthen your motivation. For this technique to truly work, you must feel the truth of these new words. Just like negative beliefs, positive affirmations aren't automatically true, but with repetition and emotional reinforcement, they become your new reality. At some point, you believed those old ideas, and now you're simply experiencing your own perception. But why not choose to believe in something more empowering? The subconscious mind responds to emotion. It's not enough to just say something. You have to feel it. You must visualize and act as the person who already lives in that new reality. When this becomes natural, change begins to happen almost magically. Now, let's explore a deeper concept, the state of flow, and how it creates synchronicities that open the right doors effortlessly. Surely you've had moments when everything aligned perfectly, as if the universe was working in your favor, bringing the right people, the right opportunities, at exactly the right time. This is not luck or coincidence. It's the result of a deep inner alignment, known as the state of flow. Flow arises when you're fully present, fully connected to the moment, without resistance or fear. Your mind isn't stuck in the past or worrying about the future. You're in harmony with the now, allowing circumstances to unfold naturally. When you're in this state, you start noticing meaningful events that may seem random but are actually signs that your vibration matches the reality you want to manifest. Synchronicity, a phenomenon studied by Carl Jung, describes these meaningful coincidences, where events come together so precisely it feels like they're organized by a higher intelligence. When your inner energy is aligned, the outer world mirrors that order, creating perfect opportunities that speed up your progress. So why do some people seem to live in a constant flow while others struggle upstream? The difference lies in resistance. Every time you desperately want something with fear and anxiety, you actually create a vibration of lack. Manifestation isn't about waiting for results with tension. It's about acting with trust and joy, knowing everything will unfold perfectly. You take action simply because it feels good, without obsessively watching for results. In fact, you are the result. The paradox of manifestation is this: the more desperately you want something, the more it slips away. Attachment creates resistance. Resistance happens when you place emotional barriers between yourself and what you desire, in the form of doubts, worries, or a need to control exactly how things should happen. When you constantly check if your situation is changing, when you get discouraged by a lack of immediate results, you're sending the universe a clear message. I don't believe it's coming. The ideal state for attracting what you want is one where you already feel complete and whole. When your happiness isn't tied to future achievements, your vibration naturally rises. And what you desire comes to you faster. The universe responds not to desperation, but to calm, confident certainty. A practical way to shift into this state is to focus on gratitude for what you already have. Sincere gratitude dissolves barriers and aligns your mind with frequencies of worthiness and receptivity. The more you appreciate the present moment, the more reasons life gives you to keep appreciating. Gratitude contains a hidden truth. If you're truly thankful for what you have, you're already on the path to full acceptance and inner peace. In other words, when you align with your current reality, you acknowledge that your perception shapes everything around you. And by shifting your perception, you shift your entire experience of life. When you release control and trust the flow of life, everything starts happening with ease. Opportunities arise at the perfect time. Answers appear effortlessly. Doors open unexpectedly. The universe doesn't respond to urgent need, but to the steady knowing that everything is already unfolding for you. Or rather, that everything you seek is already within you. See you again on Quantum Mechanics. Wishing you light and blessings on your path.